What's up, YouTube? Zero here, and welcome to the place where gamers, witches, wizards, and superheroes unite. Today, I'm going to be taking on the Canalave City Pokemon Gym in Pokemon Shining Pearl. Now, the gym leader is Byron and the man with the steel body. No, it is not Superman, but let's take on this gym. Unfortunately, no Superman in Pokemon games. I am wearing my Batman FaZe Clan hoodie. Now, I don't know how this gym is going to be. There are a bunch of pluses on the floor, but let's take on this first trainer in the gym. He looks pretty tough. It's Black Belt Ricky. I'm curious to see Black Belt Ricky has. Looks like the first Pokemon Black Belt Ricky's throwing out is going to be Steelix. Now, of course, I have Infernape, and Fire is fantastic against Steel-type Pokemon, so of course I am going to be using Flame Wheel. Actually, Fighting is pretty good against Steel as well, but seems like Steelix is pretty strong defensively, so I'm going to have to watch out. He has a Thunder Fang. Let's see how good. Let's do Power Up Punch, because Ricky has another Pokemon, so I want to get that power up. There it is. Took a second for me to get my attack to rise, but I wanted to get my attack to rise. Ice Fang, of course, is not going to be very effective against my Infernape because I'm fire type. But I want to get my power up while I can, so the next Pokemon I face, whether it's a Steelix or a different type of Pokemon, typically Steel-type Pokemon are pretty strong. I want to have that double increased attack. Looks like I have a couple of Pokemon, Infernape and Gyarados, who both gained a level, which of course is great. I don't want to learn Fire Spin, so cross that off the list. On to, never mind, Black Belt Ricky actually only had one. I thought I saw two Pokemon. I am completely incorrect. I don't know what this plus does. Looks like it ships me up to the next area where I'm going to be facing a construction worker. I'm not going to try and reinvent the wheel. I'm just going to follow the path the game gives me. And it looks like Worker Jackson has 3 Pokemon. This time, I'm pretty sure I saw that correctly. Unfortunately, last time I didn't. Apparently, my eyes are deceiving me. I need new glasses. Onix is not a Steel-type Pokemon. So I am going to use Power Up Punch so I can get my attack up. Not too bad, especially against an Onix who has insanely good defense. Onix and Steelix are both known to be very defensive-oriented Pokemon. So I am going to use Power Up Punch again so I can build up my attack for the next Pokemon that's going to come out. I don't know if Jackson is going to have a Steel type or is going to have a Rock type. He may even throw in a Water. Who knows at this point? This is supposed to be a Steel type gym, and he's throwing out Onix. Looks like he has another Onix, so I am going to continue with my Infernape. And I'm just going to continue with Power Up Punch as long as I am building up my attack. And as you can see, that increased attack allowed me to one-hit KO. Of course, I also got a critical hit, so that helped as well. But it allowed me to one-hit KO that Onix. Now on to the next. I wonder if he has another Onix. Maybe he'll throw out a Steelix. Nope, he has a third Onix because, of course, if your favorite Pokemon is an Onix, put 3 of them in your party. Why not? Let's go with Power Up Punch again. Why not? It's doing it for me. And there we go. Power Up Punch took out Onix number 3. So we were able to defeat Construction Worker Jackson, and my Gengar gained a level. Until next time, Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I beat your son. Anyway, there is nothing up here, so I didn't need to face that dude. Let's go back down and on to this next area, maybe? Nope, this next area is not where I want to go. Perhaps I want to go to this third area. And that's a negative. I'm going to face this dude because he's here. He seems a little lonely. So I'm just going to face him. You don't have to if you don't want to. It looks like we're facing Gary. And unfortunately, Gary, I don't have the Krusty Krab secret formula. So I don't know why you're throwing Onyx at me. But it seems as though we do have another Onyx to take on. I'm just going to use Mach Punch. I know it's not going to one-hit KO the Onyx, but it is going to save the PP of my power-up punch a little bit, especially as I am progressing through this gym. And down goes Onyx. Only took 2 Mach Punches, so not too bad. I only took 1 hit, and the hit did not do a lot. Of course, Infernape is pretty powerful, especially being at level 42. But Gary was defeated, and he walks away without the Krusty Krab secret formula. So, a double loss for Gary. Now we know that this top right plus is where I actually have to be. And progressing along, it seems like we're facing green-haired Ace. Alright. His or her name is not Ace. His name. It is Ace. It's Ace Trainer. Ace Trainer Caesar. Kind of like a Caesar salad. I could go for a Caesar salad for lunch. I do enjoy a good Caesar salad. Anyone else? Let me know in the comment section if you like Caesar salad. What's your favorite type of salad? That's right, we're getting green in the comments section. But anyway, we're facing a Skorupi, which, again, has nothing to do with Steel-type Pokemon. It is a Bug Poison type Pokemon. So I don't know where Man of Steel came from. There's no Superman in this gym. There's not many Steel-type Pokemon. We faced a few Steel X's, and we're about to face another one. But we've also faced a Bug. We faced some Onyx. I don't know what's going on in this gym. They're confused as to what the gym type should actually be. They probably got into a bunch of arguments, and unfortunately, some of the trainers in this gym lost and are rebelling by utilizing Pokemon types that are not Steel. Steel X's speed fell significantly, though, and its attack rose and defense also rose. So, let's utilize Flame Wheel. Its defense is up, so it's going to take a tiny bit longer for us to defeat the Steel X. Lucky for me, Infernape does resist Iron Tail, so it's not very effective against the Fire-type Pokemon because Iron Tail is a Steel-type move. But I'm going to continue using Flame Wheel because Flame Wheel is Fire and it's strong against Steel. Down goes Steel X. And I don't remember how many Pokemon Ace Trainer has. Apparently that was the last one. So Ace Trainer is down. Now on to the next. We should be getting pretty close to the gym leader. And we could go... Let's go to the right. Let's not go to the right. Actually, I completely meant let's go straight ahead. Because we're going to go to the right anyway. Never mind, we're not going to go to the right. We're actually going to go back here and go forward. We have this construction worker, of course. And then after this construction worker should be the leader of this gym. So we have Gerardo, who is also using Onyx. What I'm going to do is continue to utilize Mach Punch against any Onyx I encounter until the gym leader because I don't want to utilize my other moves. So I have all of those other moves for the gym leader. And of course, Onyx has Bulldoze, which is not very good for my Infernape because Infernape is weak to ground type moves. Good news is Onyx is defeated. If there is another Onyx, I may have to put out a flying type just to avoid Bulldoze. And we do have another Onix. So what I'm going to do to save my Infernape so he doesn't have to take another Bulldoze is I'm going to put out my Gyarados, because Gyarados is water and flying. So flying is going to be immune to those ground type moves. And water, of course, is still super effective against rock type, because Onix is a rock type. So let's utilize Aqua Tail. Hopefully I don't miss. And there we go, Gyarados. One hit. Down goes Onix. And gain some more experience. No one got to another level, though. And time. For the man of steel himself, I assume. Maybe not. Not yet. Not yet. That is not the gym leader. Whoops, I didn't want to go backwards. Looks like we have another trainer to face. This gym is extremely long. I thought we were going to the leader, but we are not. I am going to be facing Black Belt David. Black Belt David has an Onix. He may have two Onix. There are a lot of Onix in this gym. This is more of a rock type gym than it is... I'm going to use close combat. This is more of a rock type gym than it is a steel type gym. One hit KO with close combat. Down goes Onix. Now if he throws out another Onix, I'm going to send out my Gyarados again, just like before, just so I don't have to take on a Bulldoze in case I don't one-hit KO. He does have a Steelix though, so I'm going to keep my Infernape in. I just have to be careful of getting KO'd because I have a sliver. A little bit more than a sliver, but I only have 52 HP left, so I just need to be a little careful with that. Especially since I used close combat. Which he used Dig. Interesting move to utilize, which is going to be really great for me. Because Dig is a ground type move, I know that Infernape is weak to it. So what I'm going to do is, just so Infernape doesn't get hit by Dig, I'm going to send out my Gyarados, who's flying. Dig is going to miss my Gyarados, which is one of the reasons why I don't like Dig as a move. I don't like the two type moves because it allows for your opponent to effectively maneuver around it. So now I'm going to use my Gyarados. I'm going to use Aqua Tail against the Steelix. I was able to avoid the Dig and take out the Steelix with Aqua Tail of Gyarados. So a great tag team with Infernape and Gyarados. And Infernape gained a level even better. Goodbye, Black Belt David. We have to be coming close to the gym leader at some point. I assume... I shouldn't assume because the last time I assumed I was completely wrong. But the gym leader has to be one of the next battles. But it's definitely not the next battle because I see the next battle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to heal my Infernape. Just so I am almost at full HP, taking on the next few trainers. I don't know what can happen. They could get a critical hit, and I want to be prepared against any critical hit. Last time I checked, Azumarill was also not a Steel-type Pokemon. Last time I checked, it was Water Fairy. I could be wrong, it happened once back in the 5th grade, but Infernape is not going to do well against a Water-type Pokemon, so I am going to switch out, actually, to my Luxray. I was not expecting to pull out a Luxray in a Steel-type gym, but here we are. Expect the unexpected. I have no idea what move the Azumarill is going to go with. Waterfall, which is a fitting type move against an Infernape, but Luxray was able to take it like a champ. And down goes Azumarill. Luxray is a beast. And gained a level up. Perfect. Bronzor also grew a level. Everyone. Levels for everyone. down goes this next ace trainer. And we should. I'm feeling it. This next one. This next one is the gym leader. I'm assuming the red cross means it is the gym leader. And it is. Finally, the gym leader. Who has a shovel in his hand. Byron, he's ready. I defeated this dude's son. Not surprising. His son loved rock-type Pokemon, and this gym is almost all rock anyway. But I'm assuming Byron has a few Steel-type Pokemon. Just keep in the back of your mind, Byron has 3 Pokemon. I have been completely not paying attention to some of these trainers, how many Pokemon they have. So I only have to go through 3. Bronzor is Steel and Psychic. Now, Psychic is super effective against fighting. Hopefully, I can one-hit KO with Flame Wheel so I don't have to take a Psychic-type move. I'm unable to do so. I'll have to see what the Bronzor uses, and he utilizes Trick Room. So Bronzor is actually now going to be faster because he twisted the dimensions. So I'm going to have to take another couple of moves to the face before I am able to defeat this Bronzor. But I'm going to continue utilizing Flame Wheel because it is super effective against the Bronzor. Hopefully I don't get hit, but I am burning through Byron's potions, which is good. I can just waste them on the first Pokemon, and I'm also burning through the Trick Room, which is really nice that I'm burning through both the Trick Room and his potions, because typically Steel-type Pokemon are slower. Now, that's not always the case, but usually you can bet that you're going to be faster than a Steel-type Pokemon. With Sandstorm, Bronzor didn't get off really a good hit on Infernape, which is nice because I would have been worried about Bronzor using a Psychic-type move, so I didn't have to worry about that. Utilizing Flame Wheel may have actually worked in my favor because Byron decided that he was going to utilize his Hyper Potions and Full Restore on his Bronzor, kind of just delaying. And then he utilized Sandstorm, which of course is not going to deal damage to his Pokemon. But at the end of the day, what it really did do for me was it allowed me to burn through the Trick Room a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. 1 HP. Looks like Infernape is going to go down. He hung on, but unfortunately the Sandstorm is going to go through me, which means I'm going to need Gyarados to finish off the remainder of this gym, because unfortunately Sandstorm kind of had a inkling that a ground type move was going to take me out. Of course, while Infernape is great against steel types, unfortunately a lot of steel types have ground type moves. So having, if you do go into this gym, Gyarados in particular, but a flying type that also has water type moves, will actually be really helpful, so you can still deal super effective moves against these steel type Pokemon. You can use Gyarados, or you can use Wingull, who's another one, and unfortunately this Steelix is prepared for almost everything. The Steelix not only has Earthquake, but it also has Thunder Fang, so be aware of that if you are facing the Steelix, you could actually face a Thunder Fang. And remember, because Gyarados is a combination of water and flying, it's 4 times weak to those electric type moves. Just something to be on the lookout for. Now I have a Bastiodon. I'm going to continue with Gyarados. It would have been nice. I miss my Infernape already. But Infernape probably wouldn't have done well against this Bastiodon because it probably has a ground type move if I had a bet. So just be aware. But of course, Gyarados has Aqua Tail, hitting Steel-type Pokemon with a water tail. Nothing better. But somehow the Bastiodon has, shockingly enough, Thunderbolt. Not a move I would have guessed that a Bastiodon would have had. I'm not sure I would have ever put that on a Bastiodon. So now I'm probably just going to go to my big dog, Gengar. Gengar has been my rock in every game I've played, every Pokemon game I've played. I do have Focus Blast, so I'm going to utilize Focus Blast. And of course, the Bastiodon evades the attack. But as long as I hit one of the next few, I should be able to take it out with my Gengar. So not too bad, not as clean of a gym as I would have liked, but at the end of the day, Bastiodon is taken down. And we have defeated Gym Leader Byron. Just be careful that if you do have a flying type, water type, or fire type, you're going to be weak to ground for the fire type, and you're going to be weak to thunder if you have a water and or flying type. So just be aware that Byron can counter those, but it looks like we are done. We have defeated Byron. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more Pokemon content. I do a bunch of other RPGs, so feel free to check those out as well. Until next time, peace.